Are you ready to take your taste buds on a trip to France? In this video, we're counting down 30 of the most amazing French dishes you absolutely need to try. Get ready to discover some new favorites. Ready? Let's start. Number 30. Tarte Tatin. A classic French upside-down caramelized apple tart, originally created by accident in the 19th century by the Tatin sisters. The apples are slow-cooked in butter and sugar before being covered with pastry and baked. This indulgent, sticky, and buttery dessert is typically served warm with whipped cream or crème fraîche. Number 29. Millefeuille. Known as the Napoleon in English, this French pastry consists of layers of crispy puff pastry filled with pastry cream or custard and topped with powdered sugar or fondant icing. The name translates to 1,000 layers, referring to its delicate, flaky texture. It is a staple in French pâtisseries and a favorite among dessert lovers. Number 28. Clafoutis. A traditional French baked dessert made with cherries suspended in a thick, custard-like batter. Originating from the Limousin region, it is often dusted with powdered sugar and can also be made with other fruits such as plums, pears, or blueberries. Number 27. Soufflé. A light and airy dish that can be served either sweet or savory. The sweet version includes flavors like chocolate, vanilla, or Grand Marnier, while the savory version features cheese, seafood, or vegetables. The name soufflé means to puff up, which perfectly describes its delicate, risen texture. Number 26. Quiche Lorraine. A savory French tart filled with a rich custard mixture of eggs, cream, bacon, lardons, and cheese. Originally from the Lorraine region, this dish has become a brunch and café favorite worldwide. Variations include quiche aux épinards, spinach quiche, and quiche aux champignons, mushroom quiche. Number 25. Pissaladière. A dish from the Provence region, similar to an Italian pizza but featuring a thicker crust and no tomatoes. Instead, it is topped with slow-cooked caramelized onions, anchovies, black olives, and thyme, giving it a bold Mediterranean flavor. Number 24. Salade niçoise. A vibrant and healthy salad from Nice, France, featuring tuna, boiled eggs, olives, green beans, tomatoes, anchovies, and a light vinaigrette dressing. It is often served with crusty bread or as a side to grilled fish. Number 23. Aligot. A rich, creamy dish from the Auvergne region, made by blending mashed potatoes with melted Tom cheese, garlic, and butter. It is known for its stretchy, gooey texture and is often served alongside grilled meats. Number 22. Bouillabaisse. A famous seafood stew from Marseille, traditionally made with various Mediterranean fish, shellfish, saffron, tomatoes, and fennel. It is served with a side of rouille sauce, a garlicky, saffron-infused mayonnaise, and toasted baguette slices. Number 21. Ratatouille. A slow-cooked vegetable stew from Provence, featuring zucchini, tomatoes, eggplant, bell peppers, onions, and herbs. Made famous worldwide by the Pixar film Ratatouille, it is a versatile and healthy dish often served with rice, pasta, or bread. Number 20. Tartiflette. Originating from the French Alps, tartiflette is a rich and indulgent potato dish made with reblochon cheese, bacon, lardons, onions, and white wine. The cheese melts beautifully into the layers of sliced potatoes, creating a creamy and flavorful dish. Often enjoyed in ski resorts and mountain lodges, tartiflette is the perfect winter comfort food, paired best with a glass of white wine from the Savoy region. Number 19. Jambon beurre. One of France's most iconic and simple sandwiches, the jambon beurre consists of a crispy, fresh baguette generously spread with creamy French butter and filled with high-quality ham. While it may sound simple, the quality of the ingredients is key, making this a staple of Parisian cafés and bakeries. Found in nearly every French boulangerie, it's an on-the-go favorite and a symbol of classic French cuisine. Number 18. Duck à l'orange. A royal French dish, duck à l'orange consists of a perfectly roasted duck with a rich, tangy orange sauce. The dish balances the richness of the duck meat with the freshness and slight bitterness of citrus, creating a perfect harmony of flavors. This dish has been a staple of French fine dining for centuries, with origins tracing back to 17th century royal kitchens. Number 17. Chateaubriand. Chateaubriand is a luxurious cut of beef, typically grilled or pan-seared and served with béarnaise sauce or a red wine reduction. Named after the French writer François-René de Chateaubriand, this dish represents the height of French fine dining, often served in high-end Parisian restaurants with a side of roasted potatoes or buttered vegetables. Number 16. Foie gras. One of the most controversial yet luxurious French delicacies, foie gras is made from duck or goose liver, carefully fattened to achieve an incredibly rich, buttery texture and delicate flavor. It is often served in slices with toast, accompanied by fig jam, honey, or a glass of sweet Sauternes wine. A traditional dish at French celebrations and gourmet restaurants, foie gras remains one of the most iconic symbols of haute cuisine. Number 15. Coq au vin. A hearty and rustic French stew, coq au vin is made by slow braising chicken in red wine, garlic, mushrooms, onions, and bacon, lardons. Originally a peasant dish, it became a symbol of French home cooking and gained worldwide fame thanks to Julia Child's culinary influence. The wine infuses the meat with a deep, rich flavor, making it a classic winter dish served with buttery mashed potatoes or crusty bread. Number 14. Escargots de Bourgogne. A delicacy from Burgundy, escargots de Bourgogne consists of land snails baked in their shells with a garlic, parsley, and butter sauce. While snails may not be common in many cuisines, this dish is a true French specialty enjoyed in high-end restaurants and traditional bistros. The snails absorb the aromatic, garlicky butter, creating a savory and rich bite that pairs perfectly with a crisp glass of white wine. Number 13. Boeuf bourguignon. A slow-cooked beef stew from Burgundy, boeuf bourguignon is a classic of French cuisine, prepared by braising beef in red wine with onions, carrots, mushrooms, and garlic. The slow cooking process infuses the meat with deep flavors, making it incredibly tender and aromatic. Traditionally served with mashed potatoes or crusty bread, this dish has been a staple of French family meals for centuries. Number 12. Croque monsieur/croque madame. A classic French bistro sandwich, the croque monsieur is a grilled ham and cheese sandwich topped with béchamel sauce and melted Gruyère cheese. The croque madame is a variation that adds a fried egg on top, making it even more indulgent. Found in Parisian cafés and brasseries, this dish is the ultimate French comfort food. Number 11. Cassoulet. A hearty bean and meat stew from southern France, cassoulet is slow-cooked with white beans, duck confit, pork, and sausage, making it one of the most filling and flavorful dishes in French cuisine. Originating in Toulouse and Carcassonne, cassoulet is a traditional peasant dish that has become a gourmet staple, often served in earthenware pots to enhance its rustic appeal. Number 10. Pot au feu. Often referred to as the national dish of France, pot au feu is a traditional beef stew slow-cooked with vegetables, bone marrow, and aromatic herbs. The dish is simple yet deeply comforting, with the rich broth served as a soup before the meat and vegetables are enjoyed separately. It represents the essence of French home cooking, meant to be shared at family gatherings. Number 9. Magret de canard. A succulent duck breast, typically pan-seared to perfection and served medium rare with a fruit-based sauce like cherry, fig, or orange. This dish highlights the rich, gamey flavor of duck meat, making it a favorite in high-end French cuisine. Number 8. Boulettes de viande, French meatballs. French-style meatballs made with beef, pork, and herbs, slow-cooked in a rich tomato or creamy sauce. They are often served with pasta or crusty bread, making them a comforting and satisfying dish. Number 7. Blanquette de veau. A delicate and creamy veal stew, where tender veal is slow-cooked in a velvety white sauce made of butter, cream, and egg yolk. Unlike other stews, blanquette de veau is not browned, giving it a mild, creamy texture that pairs well with rice or potatoes. Number 6. Confit de canard. A French specialty where duck legs are slow cooked in their own fat, creating a tender, crispy skin delicacy. Confit de canard is a rich and indulgent dish, often served with crispy potatoes and a side salad. Number 5. French onion soup. A rich, caramelized onion soup topped with melted Gruyere cheese and a toasted baguette slice. This dish originated as a humble peasant meal but is now served in gourmet French restaurants around the world. Number 4. Sole meunière. A light and buttery pan-fried fish, cooked with lemon, fresh parsley, and browned butter. Made famous by Julia Child, this dish is a symbol of refined French seafood cuisine. Number 3. Steak frites. One of the most beloved French bistro dishes, steak frites consists of a perfectly grilled steak served with golden, crispy fries. The dish is simple yet iconic, often paired with béarnaise sauce or peppercorn sauce. Number 2. Moles frites. A classic French dish featuring mussels cooked in white wine, garlic, and herbs, served with crispy golden fries. Popular in coastal France and Belgium, moles frites is a must-try seafood experience. Number 1. Baguette and French cheese. The ultimate French staple, a freshly baked baguette served with an assortment of cheeses like camembert, brie, roquefort, or comte. So, that was our countdown of 30 must-try French dishes. From savory to sweet, there's something for everyone. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these dishes are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more culinary adventures.